The Division 2 is a game that a lot of players seem to be on the fence about just because it feels to them like it's a copy and paste of the first installment. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm just going to be talking about a couple of things that I've managed to find doing some research about the game. There's not too much in this video, but I'm going to be working on a direct comparison between the first and the second game to help you get a better understanding of what is actually different this time around, in the hopes of helping you make your mind up whether you want to get the game or not. Is it literally just a copy and paste thing? The three topics in this video are going to be the release date of the beta on PS4 and Xbox One, the plans the devs have for new PvP modes and stuff in DLC, and the fact that the campaign is going to be roughly 40 hours long. So with the beta, it's being held on the 7th of February, it will close on the 10th. It's a private beta for Xbox and PlayStation 4 users. There's two ways to gain access, but there's only one way that will guarantee you get access and get your hands on with that beta. If you head over to the Division 2 website, make yourself an account, add your name to the list. It's going to be a chance thing, but the devs could drop you a code so that you're invited to the private betas. And then the guaranteed way to make sure you definitely have access is to pre-order the game. Simply pre-ordering it anywhere, different shops, directly through the Xbox store or anything like that will give you instant access to the beta. There's no waiting for codes or anything like that. Next up is the DLC plans. We already know that there's going to be PvP game modes in the game. You have the Dark Zones, Occupied Dark Zones, and then you have Conflict, which will be Skirmish and Domination game modes. But the devs have plans to expand beyond that. These obviously won't be released until probably a lot later down the line, but we can expect to see new PvP modes, story-driven missions, map expansions, stuff like that, and it's all going to be available for free. The devs are not charging for this DLC. And the final topic of this video is the story, the campaign to the game. In the Division 2, you will take on a character that has to survive after an all-out civil war breaks out in Washington DC. Between survivors, gangs like marauders and stuff who roam the streets, you must navigate a city full of wreckage and chaos and cooperate with others to achieve their missions in helping civilians reclaim what the gangs took from them. If you feel you need more of a challenge, you can participate in an 8-player raid. And it mentions here on this website I'm looking at that there will be free downloadable episodes to add to the story every few months that will continue the story of the game. Once players reach level 30, they will have access to unlocking new weapons, gear and specialised abilities. It's been reported that the game will have a story of around roughly 40 hours worth of gameplay. Although it could vary depending on the player, it's still around double the amount of time players spent with the story campaign in the first game. And according to this, there is a lot of new content for people to enjoy, building upon what they created in the first game of the series. Then it goes on to explain about the Dark Zones and how they've changed it. We've spoken about that in a previous video. And then underneath that, the Division 2 will feature microtransactions for cosmetic items. And then it just goes on to explain that the game's coming out on the 15th of March, and apparently how they've improved the overall gameplay experience. So I'm going to leave the video there. We've spoken about a few things. This was only planned to be a short video. I'm going to be doing a hell of a lot of research, putting a load of time into a video. I'm going to do a direct comparison between the first game and the second game to figure out exactly what is different, because even from what I've seen, the game does look not completely, not exactly the same, but it looks like some of the assets and things have just been copy and pasted. So if you're new to the channel, subscribe for more Division 2 content, and I'm also going to be playing Anthem, Crackdown 3, Trials Rising, any big games coming up. They will be featured on this channel if I enjoy the look of them. That's going to do it for this one. I'll see you very soon. Thank you for watching.